Welcome everyone. This is Ho-Jang Kim from Kim Coaching Group. Today I'd like to share 3 keys to achieve your dreams faster. Many people share that they are struggling with making decisions or they feel like they're burning out because they cannot say no. People keep asking to do more and they feel like they have to do all of those work to be able to succeed in their career. So they feel like they are like running on a hamster wheel. They work all the time really hard, but not quite sure where they're headed to. And understandably, these people also feel lack of motivation and told me that nothing excites them anymore. And these are the signs of lack of clarity and purpose. One client frequently missed family meals due to work she volunteered for, believing it was necessary for her career. She thought this was just part of having a job, and since her career was important, it felt justifiable. However, she began to feel that family meal times were equally important and wanted to say no to additional work that conflicted with them. But she was afraid of how others might react since she had never set such boundaries before. Through coaching, she gained clarity on what truly matters to her at this stage of her life. With this newfound clarity, she cared less about others' reactions because her priorities became clear. She set boundaries, and to her surprise, not only was she much happier, but others also respected her more for being clear about her values. Now she feels fulfilled having family meals, can make confident decisions about everything in her life. And by focusing on what's important to her, she is more energetic and content than ever. Without coaching, she might still be tolerating things that don't matter to her, just as she had done for much of her life, instead of focusing on what truly matters. And there are people who is very clear about what they want, but they feel like there's no way they can actually get there. Often, my client says they feel like they are stuck in their career. There's no room for growth in their companies, but they want to move to other companies, but they are not sure how to find those opportunities. Or some of them says there is something that they want to do more. There's more bigger scope, but they cannot do it until they have something like higher title or something like that, and they have to wait until those opportunity comes. Or there are other clients that they have some dreams, but they kind of chuckle and say, yeah, but it's just a dream, like it's not going to happen. But, we can all have some dreams. These are the signs of lack of creativity. One client, an executive in the tech industry, had a hidden dream she had almost forgotten about. One day, she wanted to own a restaurant. Although she wasn't ready to leave the tech industry because she still enjoyed her work, this dream lingered in the background as a one day, someday plan. When I asked her when she might start working on this ultimate dream, she mentioned maybe 10 years, maybe after I retire. During our coaching sessions, we explored the aspects she loved about the idea of owning a restaurant and discussed the small ways she could start incorporating those elements into her life right now. She decided to create a menu and test it with her friends. After receiving positive feedback, she took it a step further and started an ad hoc food truck business, all while keeping her day job. She realized she didn't have to choose between her career and her dream. She could have both. Without coaching, this dream might not have been considered for another 10 years or more. Another client felt she was stuck at her current level for too long and saw no room for growth within her company. When I asked her what kind of opportunity she was looking for, she had a wealth of ideas about what her organization should be doing and was passionate about executing them. However, she was frustrated that many of her ideas weren't even being considered. Through coaching, we explored how some of these ideas could be implemented right away and how she could share her vision more effectively to build this consensus. She began sharing her vision and taking on additional work to demonstrate the results. In just a few short months, the company created a new role specifically for her, allowing her to focus on what she was truly passionate about. Without coaching, she might still be searching for opportunities where her ideas would be recognized. And there are people who knows what they want and knows what they need to do and still don't do those work that they need to do. They often make excuses like, well, it's not perfect, but I'm in a comfortable space. If I do this, then I'm out of comfort zone and I may actually make other people inconvenient. And those excuses hold them back. So many of them are actually tolerating the situations they don't want to. And it shows up as when you see a perfect opportunity, you still don't raise your hand. You don't share people that that's the opportunity you want. And instead, you hope and wish that somebody else will nominate for you for that position because you are scared of the rejection. And these are clear symptoms of lack of courage. An Asian client was an avid blogger and speaker. But after encountering a few nasty reactions related to Asian hate, she hesitated to speak up. It bothered her deeply because it wasn't true to who she was, and she felt strongly about combating Asian hate. She struggled between the desire to speak up again and the thought that it was okay to remain silent because she was too busy anyways. Through coaching, she reconnected with her purpose of speaking up. It wasn't just about expressing herself, it was about raising awareness and standing against Asian hate. This purpose became even more important to her when she realized that if no one speaks up, her children would face the same discrimination, which she couldn't tolerate. Once she understood her purpose, she found the strength and courage to share her thoughts openly without self filtering. Without coaching, she might have continued to tolerate these behaviors for much longer. Another client struggled with the interviews, fearing that if she didn't give the correct answers, she wouldn't be liked or might be seen as incompetent. This fear kept her from sharing her true vision, which was actually preventing her from being perceived as a leader. Through coaching sessions, she gained awareness of this fear and found the courage to express her vision and thoughts more openly. To her surprise, she received multiple job offers, and one of them was for a higher level position than she had applied for. Without coaching, it might have taken her many, many more months to reach that title. And if you find yourself in these situations, know that you are not alone. You can gain clarity, tap into your creativity, and get the courage to achieve your dreams faster than you ever thought. Explore all the supports that's available to you. If you are curious how coaching can help, let's talk.